Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Darn, but my bad, dude.
Bruh.
Hey, Jeddas. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thanks for being here. Just going live, to give thanks to y'all. Definitely, that's what I'm thankful for. One of the things I'm thankful for is this community, for sure. Just out the gate, guess thankful for a sell-off on Bitcoin, because maybe eventually an edge could occur, because like at these levels, the levels we were at, there was like just no way a bullish edge could occur. When you're up here at these high levels, like what are you gonna do, man? Like as we were saying yesterday, people were like requesting S coins, and it's like
Happy Thanksgiving,
yeah, I gotta spin for
brother.
Buster too.
I know there is already debt, but I'd like to add to it.
Alright, I'll spin for Buster and you. Yep, we'll add it to the debt, dude. Get wrecked. Alright, that was for Buster, this one's for you. Get wrecked. Easy spin on my life, for sure. So, right, I mean, like,
Day 5. Happy Thanksgiving.
thanks EB53. Thanks for day 5 contributions. He said he was gonna tip me for 365 days straight. He's 5 days into his pledge, I guess. So, thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Right, we broke Parabola. What was the first 2-3 minutes of the stream? Literally yesterday. The bearish divergence, and then we go to the daily, and then when the daily was closing, we went into an education segment on tweezer top reversals. Right? I mean, did that not happen? Am I dreaming here? And as that tweezer top was confirmed on a close, boom. I mean, next day was terrible. You sold off, and you haven't even tested 15,782, which is a critical support resistance, at least where traders settled up. I think it was the day of, December 2017. We never even went down and tested that. The good news is look where we are. We're back above 17,178, a high from January 5th, 2018. So we're back in that zone that we were in like a week ago or something, 2 weeks ago maybe. Hold on a sec. I gotta change the music just because of copyright. It's crazy, dude. A few of these songs will get my whole freaking stream taken down, even though countless times I've played it through in the past. They're laying the hammer, dude, on copyright. Okay, so I'm just having to be more nimble about what music I play. Well, unfortunately, man. Comatose Wolf.
Bruh.
Comatose Wolf tipped $25. Happy Thanksgiving, Lord Ray. Pumpkin or pecan pie? Spin.
Well, always I always picked pumpkin pie, but ever since keto, I don't really do dessert, unfortunately. There was a whole pumpkin pie I could have taken home with me, but I said, nay. Carbs, man, too many carbs. And that's, it's not a big deal. It's just a lifestyle change. 17,420.
Is that a joint?
Elon would be pleased, I guess. A lot of FOMOers would be certainly displeased. I hope this was a lesson to some people, right? I mean, like just literally yesterday on stream, people were getting upset. People were mad. Someone was like, look at XLM. Why do you look at XLM? What's your problem, dude? And it's like, there's nothing to look at. Trade setup's over. It already played out. It was beautiful. All targets hit exceeded by triple percentages almost, right? This is what happens at these levels. People complain about me not looking at assets. I'm like, what is there to look at? There's no data. For a swing trader, it's over, dude. We have to wait almost a month probably for a new opportunity to present itself, possibly, at least on the daily. 4 hour could be a different story. It could be, not too much time left, but think about it, man, right? Think about it. Took a trade on XLM, and it took 88 days for the structure in the edge to develop. 88 days. Think about that, man. It took a really long time for the cipher to present itself to us at a strategic area, right, where you're in an uptrend, you created the XABCD pattern, and it was there in front of us. You see that, right, on the chart. This is what we look for every day across all markets. But then you look at what has recently happened, where logic and rationality understandable characteristics of patterns turn into nothing, turn into Rudy poo. This is Rudy poo. There's nothing here. There's no pattern. There's nothing you can do. It went up, exceeded critical resistance. Looking left, you know, I mean, it's above that low from June 2018. So for a swing trader, you're not in the swing traders world. You're now in the crazy scalper bot world that I don't play. Like, for me, like, targets get hit, they get exceeded. Okay, maybe you got a strategy for a fourth target and you're trailing stop losses. That can play out wonderfully in situations like that. But for the swing trader, we move on. We look for the next thing, right? We're looking for, hey man, maybe a trading range on Netflix. Okay, maybe we're looking to see the Nasdaq Composite about to break out, or it's already broken out. It's at all-time highs and could continue. The mega caps starting to look kind of interesting again, right? Where Apple had broken out of a downsloping a supply line, is now back testing it. Definitely interesting market, but it's not crypto. Crypto's kind of run its course for the swing trader, for the rational trader who makes decisions based on logic, low risk, value, divergence, coinciding variables. The ship kind of sailed for crypto. Like, what do you want from me now? Like, I mean, dude, is it not enough that, like, all right, I mean, you know, trade setup after trade setup.
Why not Johnny guy used to be able such trash? Did you see the new benchmarks for AMD Poo's Mitch? Happy Thanksgiving, you're the best teacher, many thanks. You have really helped me change my life for the better. 0.000288718 BTC.
Mobius, thanks for the 501 of Bitcoin. I don't know what you mean by not being able to whatever. You just did it. So thank you, dude. Benchmarks. I don't know. I'm an NVIDIA fanboy. I'm an NVIDIA moonboy. That's my life. That I've chosen it fundamentally. I've got the backing for it. So I like AMD for their CPUs. I like NVIDIA for their GPUs. It's just I have an allegiance, brand allegiance, and it's rational because of performance, because of revenues, because of EPS, because of everything that they've done. They have the patent on the GPU. I like NVIDIA. I want a 3090. I can't get my hands on one really, so I'm okay with the 2080 Ti right now. So thank you, dude. I get it though. I get it. Yep. AMD, they're coming out with some new stuff. Well, it's not always about the new stuff. It's about the software optimization for platforms that AMD is not very good at right now. For streamers, anyway. Thank you. Is that Matthew? What's up, Dean? Thank you for the super sticker. Sorry. Yeah, Matthew D. Thank you, dude. Crap. I was on a roll, man. I was gonna do things. And we were just talking about, as a swing trader, what do you want? Litecoin. What do you want? XLM. October 15th. What was Litecoin? Yeah, it's gone, dude. Exceeds the targets. It goes to moon. Okay, got it. That's crypto. Right, what was Litecoin? September 23rd. October 15th. November 5th on XRP. Like, it was done. It was done, dude. The swing trader had his day in the sun. Bitcoin itself, November 15th. Itself. It played out like the Jesus. Went even higher. It went crazy, man. GBTC, it played out, right? The swing trader. ADA, it played out like the Jesus, right? NEO, played out like the Jesus. Let's replay this one so you can see what happened when it hit the third target of the trade setup. Oh my God, dude. This one, this is like incredible because it went to the third target and did what? On the third target, dump like crazy. 3 targets, dump, right? What do you want? Maker, at least hit the first friggin' target. I don't think it went any higher. That was it for Maker before Bitcoin said it's time. It's time to end. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Hits the first target, crashes, goes below the stop loss, the critical support that was $2 away from getting triggered the first time. That's what happens, man. You run out of time. You can't hit all 3 targets because Bitcoin said it's time. The ticking time bomb we talk about, right? Zcash. God, did it hit target? Did it hit the third target? May have run out of time. Never made it. It was 89. It was $2 away from hitting the first target of the trade setup. But it's not over. It's not over for Zcash, right? What about Litecoin? Yeah, Litecoin hit the first target of the weekly trade setup. Sure.
I'm grateful for you, Mitch. You are second to none in YouTube and you work hard like our president because you love helping people.
Oh, thank you. BDE camps. Thank you, dude. Binance, right? 2 targets hit. 2! And then what does it do? It crashes and goes below the stop loss. Even though it didn't when the entry happened. 2 targets hit. That is why it's a trader's market. Trader's market, dude. Trader's market. So it's like all that happened, and it was just like yesterday, the day before, people are like, look at this asset that's already done this, XRP. Look at it, man. Tell me, should I buy now on XRP? My God. I mean, like, people literally were talking in the live chat.
To me, China.
No, like Honk is not in the list to select from. I was gonna dump Honk's coin trash on you. Fair enough on the software side. Hardware side, there has been no real innovation for 2 gens, no IPC gains. 0.000286683 BTC.
OMG is not on the list to select from? What do you mean select from? I don't understand what that means, select from. Mobius, thanks for the 5. Confused here. I don't know. So when you get to levels like this in crypto, which insanely, you high to low, golden mean ratio reversal. I love that. The golden mean 1.618 was the reversal. It hit like 92 cents on Coinbase, 78 here on Binance, from 78 cents to 45 cents. Well, that was understandable, right? Knew that was probably 50 cents was the target before the crash yesterday. Well, you've hit it and you're above it now. One could almost expect tremendous amounts of volatility for a while. Across the table, across the board. Look, I'm going to Bitcoin. I mean, that sell-off there could be just the beginning. Okay, you got to understand, like, you dump and then a lot of market participants, you don't know, like, we have no edge. The negative momentum still building on the daily. I mean, we had not even seen any negative momentum since September 23rd, which is ludicrous. I think that was an all-time record of time from one negative histogram island to the next on the daily for Bitcoin. So I think we had like a record here. So it was just bound to happen eventually. Like triple RSI divergence, the tweezer top, those two lined up pretty well together, and then pow. We got that reversal after the tweezer top was confirmed. So it's not over yet. Decent amount of volume. I mean, a pretty freaking high amount of volume had come in on that sell-off too, which is interesting. We take it with a grain of salt. The highest amount of volume on exchanges we've seen since May 10th. So it's real. But also, if you knew the 3-day chart, RSI, highest levels, you were at 90 on the 3-day chart. That is crazy. We had not seen levels like that since the buying climax of the Great FOMO of 2017. So we were at levels where it was about time. It was about time for something like this to happen. So, all patrons were pinged that, right? You were pinged about the triple bearish divergence on the 4-hour. You were pinged about the RSI being over 90 on the 3-day chart. So, hopefully you took heed of that. And what I'm saying is this selling may not be done at all. Not even close. It may not even be close to be done. Look, dude, to develop an edge on the daily, you got to understand, you got to continue your sell-off. The sellers really do have to get exhausted. You got to rally. You got to make a lower high. Then you got to sell off again and make a slightly lower low than the previous low whenever we decide to bottom out. And then at that point, we'll be looking for that bullish divergence. We'll be looking for it. We just don't have it yet. It's just not time yet for the swing trader to make us play. The swing trader, I just showed you what the swing trader did. Late September, early to mid-October, and some early November entries existed, and most of them all played out pretty freaking amazingly, right? 2 to all targets hit on almost everything. But like now, you gotta wait. You literally have to wait now. We just got our impulse down. We just broke the parabola line. It's only been a day. It just takes more time, okay? So again, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, tuned in or not. If you're watching the replay, whatever. 871 of y'all here, right? Isn't it crazy? Bitcoin dumps, man. Everyone stops caring. It's like, really, dude? I mean, see, that's what I'm talking about. People that were only here because of the price don't deserve to make any money.
keeping painting.
They just don't deserve it, man. They don't put in the time when you should be putting in the time.
0.010000000 ETH.
Sure, Six. Thanks, man, for the contribution. The Wi-Fi. Whew. Bullish hammer where you held above 20,933. That's a certainty. You did do that, man. What happened to my chat? It's broken. Hold on.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother. Can I get your wisdom on STX/USD?
$10 minimum for risk ones I've never heard of in my entire life. So $10 minimum. Chat's okay now. So yeah, big, incredible, beautiful looking bullish hammer on YFI. Kind of weird oscillators though. The MACD is about to go negative. You got to think about YFI like it's weird. It's like beta is so off from Bitcoin, where like Bitcoin had this huge markdown, YFI followed it, right? Only briefly. And then created this insanely gorgeous looking bullish reversal Japanese candlestick, undeniable textbook. That is as good as it gets. It doesn't look prettier than that huge wick, right? The larger the wick on a bullish hammer, the more reliable it can be. You don't have any help on the oscillators, unfortunately, at least on the daily. Bullish engulfing candle in the last 4 hour. Bullish engulfing Marabozu. Very nice. You're going positive again. I like that. I do like that. But as you say that, I mean, you know, you got as high on this 4 hour candle as a 25,558, and now you're at 23,630. So you think the danger zone is 20,933. You fell below it, but your follow through price action got you right back above it. So maybe you back tested as support before going higher. Not much any use of having that crap anymore. You know, we're really even looking at the 4 hour. But look here, listen. You know, you've broken out of some sort of downsloping structure. YFI looks pretty good. I like the 4 hour. Don't really like the daily where the MACD is, but all I know is it's an easy area. It's an easy way to manage your risk, right? At this point, because we've already had that price action below it, the critical support, and we're back above it. So very easy way to size up your risk now, where you don't want anything to do with YFI below these areas. It's really, you know, I don't know, 19,000. It's really 20,900. I mean, you could try to strategize below the wick from yesterday.
Thanks for all you do. I'm thankful I was able to find your stream and become a part of the fam. Spin and win and not sin.
Spin, win, not sin. Yes, sir. So we do. Well, we try to anyway. We're all sinners. But we try our best to do the right thing. And if we do the wrong thing, we must try to make it right. Right? That's what life's about. If you F up, which we inevitably will because we're humans and it's in our nature to make mistakes, you got to try to make it right. And then everything's okay after that, right? Easy way to size up and manage your risk. I just fear for Bitcoin because like Bitcoin had that big impulse down on decent volume on exchanges, not really the biggest thing in the world. Sold off. Maybe it rallies here. We get some buyer induction. We make a
resistance/support levels, please.
Sure, Jackie. Thank you. We sell off on Bitcoin. We bullishly engulfed on the last 4 hour candle. Of the day. New day today. We try to rally. We make a lower high, and then we sell off again. All right. We make a lower low, double bottom, and that's when we start showing some daily bullish divergence, which is exactly what we're looking for. We don't have it yet. I fear about YFI or any asset on this market. I fear for Bitcoin not having an edge yet on a significant time scale because it just happened. The reversal just happened after almost like just 2 months straight of green every day almost, right? So that's the only thing I worry about here on YFI. But say we're not thinking about Bitcoin, we're just talking about sizing up reward to risk. I mean, if you get an entry at $21,000, that'd be amazing.
Sale so we can buy presents to open on Christmas.
John, no, Thanksgiving. If you're talking about Thanksgiving, that was all summer, right? All all 2.5 years. We had an opportunity to accumulate a long position on Bitcoin, not really just the sell-off here, where you're at 17,405, even at the lowest point of the sell-off. I mean, you were at 16,200, which to me and a lot of people in this community, that's still absurdly high, like unbelievably high, 16K. But we're at 17.4. And again, I do think that we get a rally, a buyer induction, we sell off again, shake out a lot more people, we make that slightly lower low, and hopefully we get that divergence, that edge we're looking for, and maybe, just maybe, there might be a great trade setup opportunity on Bitcoin. There's just nothing right now. It's too early. No edge. Okay? But if we're talking about a trade setup on YFI, trying to get an entry at this area, right, 21K, you're just too high right now. Like, I mean, it's really tough to justify. And if you enter now, then you cannot take profit at 31.5. You have to take profit at a higher level, which maybe 34,225, because that's where that wick was. Would that be equitable? Nope. Still, right? That's the problem with buying this far off of a low point. So it's like, you gotta, as the trader, you have to critically think, like, what do you want to do? You want to buy now, or you want to wait for a sell-off till we get closer back to that critical area? And if you do that, then it's much easier to target for, upside, or where you think 32K would be the target. So that's that kind of problem on YFI, but it's a way to size it up. And your second target could be 39,650. But I don't know how YFI can really moon if Bitcoin, after this buyer induction, makes a lower high, then dumps again. I don't know how YFI can thrive and really be a good long yet. Okay, but anything, just remember this, all I can say, anything above 21,000 is bullish on YFI. Anything above 21K on YFI means potential for highest highs of the entire rally. Anything below it, you better be careful. You better look out. That means you just had a breakout, but it is not ever about the breakout itself. Okay, this is something you want to learn if you're newer. It is never about the breakout, the break below the trend line itself. It is always about the follow through price action you receive. The follow through price action that YFI received after breaking out bearishly was what? Little indecision, bullish pin bar, and then we're back above the support that we broke. So the follow through price action received was terrible. Terrible for the bears. They did everything they could to push this to a breakout point, a technical breakout, and they failed. And so now YFI is back above that critical support, which is really good for bulls. And that's why I say anything above that area could manifest into 32K, 39K, and beyond. Okay, that's it on YFI. Very interesting. It's correlation. It's price action correlation in Bitcoin, which I don't think it's sold off near as bad as Bitcoin itself. Okay.
BCH trade was epic. Got out at $42.20. 117% gains from entry. Happy Thanksgiving. I am grateful for this republic. I am thankful for all the patriots. Let freedom ring from sea to shining sea. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. James.
Yes. CB man, thank you for the 10 contribution, and thank you for letting me know what you're grateful for, which is, that's the question on the live stream title. What are you grateful for, chat? Very good. I'm also grateful for the U.S., the Constitution, our sovereign borders that protect the unalienable rights, right? That were given to us by God, not by a government. So for a government to try to take those unalienable rights away from us is very weird. And you should question it, despite what kind of excuse is being used to take away your rights. OBCHG reversed with GBTC and others. And 1272 got hit. And what'd you do at the 1272? You pulled back, then you reversed. Crazy enough, though, you somehow closed right at that support. We know almost certainly what's going to happen tomorrow when the market's open. It's going to gap down to sights unseen, or sights seen before, but much lower. And we know that's going to be the same case with GBDC, ETHE, you name it, man. All those. Even MicroStrategy. So the trade setup, I guess you were talking about maybe the inverse head and shoulders. That was the Jesus. Yes, it was the Jesus pattern. Wow. Doesn't get any more gorgeous than that. And how did it all start? Right? You made that right shoulder, but the bullish Marabazu engulfing candle is literally what kicked it off. Until, wow. Yeah, Riot's going to get hit. Mara's going to get hit. You know they're going to sell off, man, tomorrow. 100%. They are tied to crypto like white on rice. You get it, dude. LTCN's going to get wrecked too. Yes, sir. So was there a request, man? Oh, link or something, right? Yeah, well, I mean, this is what happens, Larry. I mean, Link, people ask me about it every day. Okay, if you break above 1330, your target's $15, $16.45, and if you ever get lucky enough, $17.81. You never got to $17.81. What did you do? You got to 15? You got to $16.45. Then people were asking me about it after these targets got hit, and it's like, that's it, dude. It's over. It's like, I don't know now. If Bitcoin keeps things up, then it could go to $17.81, but if Bitcoin dumps, it's over. But the targets have been hit. It's done, dude. There's nothing more to talk about when something exists and is created. But we were talking about this before, the little breakout of this little creek. Before you jumped across the creek, we were talking about the first target, then second target, then third target. They were all there, and they've been announced daily, publicly, on stream, live in front of everyone. 1645 hit, and it's over. It's over. Bitcoin pulled the rug and said, I don't care what altcoin you are, what name you have, how amazing you've had of a run on my time on Bitcoin. It's time.
What exchange do you use for trading crypto?
Coinbase Pro, sometimes Deribit, Garrett, man. Okay. They're okay.
China to
I mean, Binance used to be good, but
I'm grateful that
when I could
still
use
have
it,
my
I can't
parents
use it
and
now.
life in a house and have food
I
thank
didn't.
God every day for it. Cheers from Netherlands, Kings. 7.261238 XRP.
Heck yeah, Bart. He's still grateful that he has his parents, and then he lives in a house and has food. He thanks God every day for it. Sorry, hold on. Freaking coffee, man, drying me out my throat. Bart, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for the 422.
Is that a joint?
What was the joke? What is it? If you miss 420, that's okay. Don't fret, because in a couple minutes it'll be 422. Because of the excess is the joke. I don't know, dude. Thank you, Bart, man, for letting me know what you're grateful for. Chat, what else? If you haven't answered already in the chat, what are y'all grateful for? Okay, there's nothing to talk about. You're back below 1330, which was the critical area that had been talked about forever. Until you get back above that, you're screwed. The longer you stay below 1330, the higher the probability becomes eventually you come back down to $10. That's it. That's literally it, dude. Okay? So Bitcoin's at 17,410. Whatever. You're gonna get a rally off a big dump like that. You better believe it. What I'm thinking is you're at 17,420 now. 17,730 is gonna go get tested as resistance, probably on this candle or the next. And that's going to be really interesting, because if you break 17,730, there's no resistance till 18,980. Really? I don't think. So at least we know 17.7 could be tested off this big engulfing candle. But this time, there's only bearish convergence. There is no edge. No daily edge right now. Or, sorry, there's no daily nor 4-hour edge. That's it, dude. Join the Discord if you haven't. Just posted the link. I'm going to pin it to the chat, man. There it is. Had a few drinks today. Saw a couple things. Some of y'all know what that means. You know, it's fun hanging out with family. Always is. Nothing changes, dude. It's always fun. Contact's still killing me. Gotta go to the eye doctor and get new contact prescription. That's a certainty. Yes, a certainty, which we never talked that way. But it is, man. J-Mub, you got no chance, man. Hey, you know it's the good news? Matthew D gets it. But here's the good news. I knew this might happen, J-Mub. Just maybe. I arrogantly thought it might happen. That's how pathetically arrogant it is, right? The thought that I even expected maybe a couple people to make me spin, right? There was a little bit of whiskey left in a Jim Beam handle at my parents' house. They're like, go ahead, you can have it, man. So I took it, and I've got it. So we've got the munitions needed if it happened, J-Mob. But I think we know it's going to happen. That will not get touched at all this evening. Get wrecked, dude. What is this, Cal Barton? Uh-oh.
Why are people buying more VeChain? It literally has a use case in being used by Walmart's China ATM. Can we look at this?
VeChain doing things.
We can look at VeChain, man. I mean, dude, it's a great idea. It's Chinese, though. Like, you know, I mean, I can't wait until I just can't wait until someone kind of steals what VeChain's done. They're American and they're on the stock market already. I can't wait for that. I'll go all in on it, dude.
Or am I missing something? Spin.
Do I have chugged it? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I paid it all off. Don't want to sound arrogant. I think I did the coffee fiasco.
Is strong with this one.
That was for J-Mo. This one's for Matthew. Well, could be the other way because get wrecked, dude. Y'all just destroyed. Yeah, I mean, nice, valiant effort, but sorry. But yeah, I mean, like, again, yeah, Brad, maybe. Not really, but I'm just saying, what if they took similar ideas? They didn't steal it, but they're like, hey, man, logistical blockchain that utilizes AI.
Very thankful for you always keeping us well informed of what's going on. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Jason. Miami Jesus Man for 1337. Really appreciate it. Neo in the jar, dude. Oh, if you don't know, on the Discord, I have got all the appropriate files uploaded. All the things that are in the tip jar are now on the Discord. So if like BAT or Monero or Ethereum Classic or Neo or Bitcoin, any of them are breaking out or something, you can spam any of the things that can fall, any variation that's in the tip jar can be on Discord now. So that I spent some time with Chaylin getting that all set up. So really cool, you know, Ethereum. Really cool
Bro,
stuff.
I'm gonna film it right now. I gotta get in this.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, Hot Crawl, for the 420. I don't know, dude. VeChain, just your typical S coin on the chart. Does the same thing technically. Look at that bullish Marbazoo engulfing candle. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's rallying. I love so much how it went up to 1.88 cents like the Jesus. If you watch the stream, this has just been sitting here. I don't adjust this stuff. So support resistance from history stays support resistance from years ago. It just went up and tested it and then crashed. It's so nice.
Require full DOJ investigation.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna weaponize the DOJ to not hit Chug. Get destroyed. Thank you for the 10. Yeah, Zcash, Emoji Ball, all of it's in Discord now. Yeah, there you go. Okay, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Tron Connect's in the jar, or not in the jar, but there is Tron Connect in the. But there is no. I think I see one Tron in the jar, hidden. Questionable wheel at best. Oh no. Oh hey, it's Logan, man. Logistics, blockchain, AI, driverless, meat, fat, meat, gluten-free, and low-carb kombucha. Buzzword coin to moon. My God, man. I think I just threw up a little bit.
Bruh.
Don't even know what that means, man. But yeah, VJ doing things. VJ doing things. Daily though. I mean, what? You were set free. You were set free, dude. Third target, hit once, and then reverse. But still fine. It's really, some of these altcoins, they're not that bad. Really not that bad, dude. You got it all wrong, Matthew D. You got it all wrong. There it is. XMR. Cardano, I mean, what do you want, dude? Hit 1.8023. Support resistance from history, man. Look, it was like trader set it up on the day July 2018, might have been the weekly, and you reversed. But what'd you do? You went back to the breakout, you back tested at support, and you rallied like crazy. XLM. Oh no, it wasn't even that bad. I mean, it really wasn't even that crazy. You're still above 17 cents, which is the low from June 2018. You're in a new paradigm still on XLM. Just volatility, man. You held on to all those, most of those gains, a lot of them anyway. So, Bronny, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Hate these contacts. Insult to kombucha drinkers everywhere. Is it kombucha or kombucha? Kombucha. Could be one or the other, dude.
Bruh.
Kombucha, Scuba Steve.
I like turtles.
XRP, I think we're looking at, oh my god, a dumb dude, it's all over for XRP. I just don't know, what do you do as a swing trader here? There's no pattern. You know what you do? Like, you pray for it, you hope that eventually an edge develops on these assets on a 4 hour at least. Hey, I like the bullish engulfing. I like the follow through you're getting after the engulfing candle, but I'm sorry, it's just not enough evidence. You could run up, get a buyer induction, and then sell off again to double bottom, make a lower low, and then that's when you get the edge. You just don't have it yet on the 4 hour. So, man, I really hope, of course, for everyone that there never becomes an edge, and it just is so bullish that it recovers. I mean, that would be best case scenario, but that's such wishful thinking on a market that respects the TA a lot. So I think we get this reflexive rally that ends up being a lower high on the previous side, then we dump again, and then that's when we might be able to strike for divergence of some sort. We don't have it yet. Too early. But yeah, big one's holding 17,420. It's almost crazy to believe that Bitcoin hit 16,200. It's up $1,200 from its lowest point yesterday. Pretty wild. Here come the dump videos. I mean, without an edge, I think it rallies, sells off again, then we get an edge, and that would be amazing. But it also doesn't have to happen. It's not my territory to be giving price predictions on an asset without a literal edge, where an edge is like you sold off in an uptrend, deeper retrace, bullish cipher appears. Carl man,
is that a joint?
Thanks, Carl, dude. What's up, man?
Carl Carlson tipped $25.06. What's the best whiskey or scotch you've ever had? What would you recommend? 0.04732428 TDH.
That's a more pressing question than asking me what exchanges I use. Dang, dude.
Knowing that my family is not infected. Also grateful for that wheel spinning in my favor. Spin.
Not gonna happen,
Happy
dude.
Thanksgiving
You wish. But watch this, dude. Destroyed. Destroyed, dude. Thank you, Pierre. And, amen. Same with my family. And my dad got COVID like 4 months ago. Recovered like nothing. Like it was a joke. Like a big joke. So grateful for that as well. Thank you, dude. Best whiskey, though. I don't even know, man. I like, you know, sometimes you'll go places, you've been places in your life, you know, you go to New Orleans and you get offered really nice stuff and then you drink it and then time goes by that evening and you get drunk and then, well, I think I had some really nice whiskey, but I can't even remember. You know, I mean, that's probably it, dude. Hey, Jonathan, Tobias, thank you for the 5 super chat, man. Cheers. Man, I wish I could answer. I'm almost embarrassed. Like, I don't know, man. Great question. Now, if you asked me, like, whiskey of choice or something, that'd probably be an easier question for me to answer. I mean, like, maybe, like, Bushmills Irish whiskey is nice. I like that. Bushmills. You want to see Platinum? Been a while.
Sir, can you check out Platinum?
Remember that time Platinum had the Bearish Garley or Bearish Cypher and like was the Jesus? I remember. Nice recovery. God, there's so much resistance, man. It's crazy. So if you just think about Platinum between $800 and $1,030-ish, right? You're 962. So you're at no strategic entry area for like any kind of trader, right? Swing low back there from 2006. So that's the zone of resistance. If you ever broke 1,030, you can see the price action that you can get. But if you ever get a resounding breakout of 1,050 or so, I mean, you think the target would of course be 1180 or so. Really? No, like that'd be the major resistance back from 2006 at like 1,300. So you're range bound. Very strong range bound trend since, I mean, 2015. Yeah, you fell out of it. You fell below the ice line. COVID crash. It was a cash grab. Everything crashed. If you don't know, if you're new, if you lived under a rock, every chart in the world looks like this pretty much. Okay, it's got that. So forget it. Act like it doesn't exist. Look at everything else. You're just range bound. $800 to $1,050. So you know, if you ever broke out, you could see 1180, you could see 1300 after that. But if you can't, I mean, the strategic entry, the lowest risk entry would be $816. That's kind of it. All right. So that's definitely where Platinum could be headed, is $1,030 to $1,050, big time. All right. That's kind of it, man. If you're looking at an asset, it's range bound, been range bound for years, excluding insane amounts of extenuating circumstance, I guess you can call it. This is a black swan, triple black swan event. So you take out the triple black swan event, very well respected range. Okay, Platinum. So Bitcoin's selling off 17,300, and this is how you know, like, are the buyers really coming in, dude? The sell-off just happened. There's no edge. There's no way. There's no increased probability of a major break to the upside. So that means you could almost assume, all right, there could definitely be more downside on Bitcoin from here without an edge. Thanks for the 1,800. I'm sorry, 1,018 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream at all, not the price action, hit that like button, that bell, that sub helps the channel grow. Really appreciate that, man. The hype's over. Yes, the hype is over on Bitcoin. But okay. For the trader, all the targets were hit and exceeded by a crap load. So what are you even mad about? What's the problem? Like at levels Bitcoin was at and altcoins were at, how could you not think that it was a possibility that altcoins could do what they did? You'd have to be delusional to think that at levels that these altcoins were at, they couldn't reverse violently the downside, double-digit loss days. Yup. Dash, thank you for watching, man. How'd you find me? Medl Head 1776 FOMO into the Patreon. Careful on the FOMO, dude. Best time joins always first.
Entered along today at 16,600, 514 breath. 10 diasts for me. Enjoy your evening, Mitch. 0.0005761 BTC.
Smiley, thank you for the $10 contribution of Bitcoin. Love the Bitcoin contributions, especially at these levels, right? A lot better than yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before, the week before, right? So thank you, dude. The DCA, it constantly DCAs. Well, there's anytime there's a tip, it's like DCA up, down, doesn't matter. Thanks, man. Litecoin, color me surprised. It reversed violently after it almost hit the target, the resistance 95.77. It just ran out of time. Bitcoin said it's time to come down. We tested the 200 moving average. You're still making a higher low than the previous lows before it. No harm, no foul yet. It's just volatility. This is what you get, man. It happens. Basic Bitcoin emoji. Is this not basic enough? Is this too... This isn't good enough? I guess we get... There was another one someone requested in the emoji. There's an emoji idea for Discord. So you have any good idea for Discord emoji? Post it in that Discord tab, man. Yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead.
XRP1DX equals 9/21/18 equals 12/15/18 B equals 6/22/19 C equals 3/13/20 D equals 11/24/20 bearish sharp. Low below high on 4 hours 4 candles tested 0.50 extension we are flooded right now. What does it mean? Lol. As always, TH and give you for what you do.
Thank you, Soda Jalapenos. XRP harmonic, bear sharp. No, I don't think any. No, man, you're probably taking an X, A, B, C, D, or something. What was it? What's X or 0 for a shark? 921. 921. I like the low. X. It's B. 622. Huh? A is 1215. 1215. What? You just post it in the Patreon, dude. Post it in the Patreon, man.
Good evening, I'm thankful for being in a legit community, where I can learn new things daily. Shout out to Mitch.
Gorilla Glue, thank you, man, for the $5 super chat. And yeah, man, that's what it was about, dude. There's not enough real on the internet. There's too much fake on the internet. So like we had to facilitate. Had to make it a possibility. We had to be the rose in the dumpster, right? In a way. Starting to get that. Starting to become that. So again, without an edge, what do you want, man? A triple MACD, hidden bullish divergence played out every single friggin' time till the end, and then it was over. Triple RSI, bearish divergence developed on the MACD, or the RSI, just like Bitcoin. So it didn't matter though. Something I literally said yesterday before the dump was, if you're looking at these altcoins, and they've had such amazing runs, and maybe they're not showing an edge, maybe they are. Because what we know what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin's showing an edge for a reversal of the downside, that means that pretty much the altcoins are all showing bearish divergence too. If Bitcoin on the daily showed a tweezer top, that means all the altcoins did too, no matter what their charts look like. And as you can see, that is certainly a good case when we size up this market, for sure. We already looked at XRP though. Like what? Why do you keep saying that crap? We already looked at this. We were looking at it. Bullish engulfing. That's all you got. You got no edge. You just had the huge impulse down. You got nothing right now. Where is it? Like where's the price? It's so high up still. It's ridiculous. It's above like you're November 2018 highs right now. That's where you are. If you can't hold this, you'll eventually see 51 cents. It's not a very strong support, man. There's nothing really here. I mean, if Bitcoin dumps, XRP will go to 51 cents to 50 cents. Oh wait, it already did. So price action correlation to a critical support. You didn't spend much time below it before engulfing. So again, maybe you get the rally like Bitcoin would. You make a lower high, you sell off again. Maybe you get a back test of a spring at 51 cents. And at that level, we show bullish convergence or something. I just need more data. I don't have, as a swing trader, not enough data. Remember, there was data here. Inarguable. Whatever. Indefensible. Whatever you want to call it. This was data. This was an actual pattern that existed after a correction where we said there was a low risk, high reward opportunity for upside. And my God, little did we know what was going to happen. I'm sorry. This is crypto. All right, we thought I was going to do things, thought like based on structure, upside, but my God, it went so insane, and it's still very, very insane. And this doesn't help give me any confidence in gauging where XRP is really going next. I need more. Need more data. That's it. Oh, the XIBCD was for XRP. My bad. I don't even know, man. I think I just got distracted because the previous tip before that, it was like back-to-back tips or whatever. Oh, bear shark though. X is 921. Right down at the lowest low, right? It's really like September 24th. X. A is 1215. It's kind of confusing the way you did it. It's better to just like post in the Patreon and ping me. Sweaty jalapenos. And I can look at it and see it. 11/24/20 is D. We're at D now. What are you on the weekly or monthly or something insane? Oh, are you still like X is up here? So you're saying X is 9/21/18.
Shark is on daily.
X. A is 1215. B, C, D. It went almost to 100%. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe, dude. Right, it didn't go to 113% and exceeded an 886. So, in between, sure, maybe. I don't know. It's best to, like, you know, the better harmonics, I think, are the ones that are not the entire chart, you know, kind of. I get what you're saying. You know, you're looking maybe for those 4-hour harmonics and an uptrend, and there's hidden bullish divergence on the daily when the PCZ's being achieved and stuff. I don't know, for a swing trade, it's harder to gauge these, you look and zoomed out. You know, just like the Bitcoin one didn't play out at all. 786 went to 98%. Almost 20% higher, whatever, in PCZ. And guess what? There's there's absolutely no edge. No help besides the structure that you're talking about, if it was anything. Yeah, I'm looking at the daily chart from 2018 too. I'm on the weekly. It doesn't matter. Weekly, daily. Weekly makes it easier. It doesn't matter if it's the daily. Are you kidding me? It's the same thing. There's just a few more candles. Same thing I'm talking about. It exceeded the 886 and did not hit the 113%. So therefore, it's in between the PCZs, and there's no edge. There's still no edge. It didn't show any bearish divergence at those levels, and I'm telling you, I think it just was too high, too fast. You pulled back, man, and I just need more data for a swing trader, because all the targets were hit, everything, all price targets got hit and exceeded, and that's it, dude. Alright, man, been live over an hour now, so. Look on the 8s. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Not much else to talk about.
Bruh.
Bitcoin's selling off 17,250. It, in a way, kind of crashed. I don't know, man, going from 19,000 to 16,300, that's, in a way, for Bitcoin, it's a little bit of a crash. Big sell-off, whatever. Trying to hold 17,178 as support. You're above it, barely though. And there's no edge. No edge. But go ahead and keep thinking that TA is some magical thing that's supposed to tell you what can happen at any time, on any chart, at any, whatever.
Rip. Spin.
At 98% retrace from all-time highs to 3150 lows. 98% retrace. Get wrecked, dude. You were so close, Matthew. Yet, you were so close that you now have to drink. Sorry, dude. I like the 4-hour bullish engulfing candle, but an engulfing candle alone is so weak. You gotta have an engulfing candle with other things. Continuing to sell off. Not really surprising. The selling's probably not done, man. Just being real. I mean, like, there's so much further it could retrace. You know, you go from that low point of that parabolic run to the high point. You haven't even hit a 38% retrace, which is complete with the 200 moving average, right? Sorry. 15,800. Very, very possible target in time. Below that 50% retrace, 14,651. And if you're lucky, I mean, in terms of wanting to buy, you know, a deeper retrace, you're talking 13,868. 13,868, if you can even believe it. Why? Go to the weekly. Look what 13,868 is. Ah, that is your high from June of 2019 that you've never once tested as support, ever. So if it gets bad enough, that could definitely happen. Now, the weekly, No problems, really. No issues on the weekly. Just pulling back. You were again ludicrous on your RSI. 75, so you're still overbought, but not near as bad. And you're still trying to hold above this wick high from the week of January 1st, 2018. So this has just had to happen eventually, man. You went too many weeks with no selling. One red candle. It's gonna scare all the moon boys. They're gonna get wrecked. Sell at lower prices to people that have a lot more capital that maybe want to see this continue. And then eventually, maybe it might take a few weeks, a couple months. Eventually we consolidate, make higher lows, and go again. And then we test and break out of our all-time highs. So don't be that surprised, man.
Can you check out Dan? Solar Energy Fund. It has run up a lot already.
Yeah, dude, it's done. It's gone, man. It's like ridiculous. It's freaking crazy. Had its own parabolic run. Look at this. Jeez. Wow. Wow, dude.
Nathan M tipped $25. Great to see you on Thanksgiving. Spin for a chug. Thanks
Nathan,
for
here you
all
go, man.
do.
Thank you for 25. Dang, man. And to think I was about to get out of here, right? Jeez. Thanks, dude. Read. It's already at 17,200 Bitcoin. Not done selling, it seems. Not done yet, man. Finally got wrecked. Tan, I mean, just getting kind of nuts now. 91.12. That's your target. That is your target. You're on the way. You hadn't stopped yet. Yeah, if you start reversing, bearish divergence would develop, but what if you just keep going? Which I think you're probably just going to that. There's nothing, I mean, there's like a high from July 30th, 2010, but I think you're going to $91. If you ever break that, well, then we could see 107 after that. These are not all-time highs, but you're just on a really nice run so far. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Get wrecked. You got that tryptophan? Yeah, I ingested some of that tryptophan earlier. Some really nice turkey, man. It's the turkey. It's the Bitcoin getting wrecked, dude. And there's nothing you can do about it. But Mama said, what Mama say? Mama said 7 weeks of green weekly candles back to back. 7. Sorry, dude. You missed the 7-week party if you're just showing up. If you just showed up last week or this week. Where were you, man? Where were you? We were here 7 days a week waiting for you. Every day.
Yo, much thanks for the stream. Happy Thanksgiving. Sun looking really interesting. Can we take a look?
Sun works. Is it? Is it really? It's a little late to the party, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it lifted off, rounded out, got back above the ice line from 2013. You're above it. I mean, at this level, you think if it can break maybe the side from August 2019 where it reversed, which it did break, you can stay above it long enough, you're thinking eventually you could see 1380 again, but what's the volume on this? It's got plenty of volume, like 12 million plus volume a day. So what makes it so interesting? It's in the middle of maybe a range here. Would be awesome to see it at 159 again, but I don't see an edge, right? It's like running up. We like finding assets that are selling off and they're showing exhaustion with divergence. This never really showed it. Now, what was nice about Sun W was it showed some nice hidden bullish divergence before this recent run up. You make a low, you make a higher low with higher levels of negative momentum, impending price action continuation, the upside implied right here, and you got it. There was an edge. Now it's too late. Now it's almost like you're showing bearish divergence on the RSI. There are not many support resistances where you are. So if it's going to keep running, then eventually it could see 1380, but it just kind of like double top there, maybe. Again, it's not in a strategic entry area, right? That's what you look for. You look for the low risk, high reward opportunity area where it's very simple, where your stop loss is. You know you don't want to have anything to do with an asset below a certain area. Well, it's very, very difficult to set a stop loss at an area that's reasonable here, right? We know where we want nothing to do with Sun W is below 159, but we're at 553, so it's really tough to strategize where a stop loss would be here, right? So you get what I'm saying, and I don't really like the price action. It's so pumpy, like it's just hanging out below the support.
Mitch and friends, ever heard of Next CF? Have a look-see. Thanks for your mad skills. Peace.
Judge Instincts at 5, dude. Yeah, we'll look at next F or whatever it is you're asking about. Sure, dude. So yeah, no strategic entry area. You're really high off that. So, but if it keeps going, then eventually maybe you could see 1380. But again, not a great area to enter based on the fact that we know how low it could go before it gets in the danger zone, which is below 159. All right. Anyway, that's it, dude. We've already talked about YFI, SMBs. You can rewind. It was near the beginning of the stream. Someone tipped about YFI. I think we looked second, third asset we looked at. Sorry, dude. 17,183. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Get wrecked, Moon Boys. Can't believe this guy tells his viewers to get wrecked, man. God, this guy sucks, dude. Let's tweet about it. Okay, what I have to do is probably go get this shot. Or no, I think there's a little wine left, so I can finish the wine, and if I ever needed the whiskey, I could continue things. Wow. Sub element OP. Anyone see that fake punt by Dallas in the fourth quarter? What were they thinking? Jeez. Alright, I'll be right back. I guess. We gotta chug. It's gonna be the easiest chug of my life, though. Such a joke. Bruh. Hey. How we all doing? Everyone okay? Everyone having a good night? Good Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving to all y'all. Seriously. Wow, man. Surprising. Like 20 new subs today, maybe? 20? On Thanksgiving? Or imagine if I don't stream. 20 people to 25 people never find me and maybe never find me again, right? So I think that's cool. It's like butterfly effect stuff when you stream. So bye, Swift. Yeah. These are just like, what was the thing I said yesterday? You know, when we looked at an S-Quant, I think it was XLM that had moons. It's like what are you doing? Like, what's your plan? It's like, like talking about charts. I'm like, my plan is to like enjoy Thanksgiving, get my minds off the charts. There's nothing to do now. Profit taking's been had everywhere on almost every chart. And so we now wait again. We wait, and it could take time. It could take 2, 3, 4 weeks to develop an actual real edge on a significant time scale again. The impulse just happened, dude. Sweet Boat Glue, man. Well, thank you for the advocacy for the channel. Really good, man. Dude, where's my car? He was smoking doobies with his brothers.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Marijuana's bad.
Wow, that was it, dude. Nice attempt at getting me drunk. Nice try, chat. Oh, man. What do I do now? We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes now, dude, on Thanksgiving, and there's no edge. No edge anywhere. You dumped. You engulfed. You might rally, make a common retrace, buyer induction before another dump, dude. Like, it may end now. You'd think it wouldn't. You'd think with the bullish engulfing candle there that we would maybe get some scrubby rally to test 17,730 before dumping again. But it's not insured. You just don't know without an edge. There is no best coin to go all in on, man. All in crypto is ridiculous. It's so bad. Discord link, join us. Almost 9,000 members now, right? We're doing things. Where are we at now? Dude, we're less than 100 members away from 9,000 on Discord. Chat, come on, let's do it. Vegeta is waiting for us at the new power level. Break it, man. Wow. So 70,260, man, you're gonna probably spend some time fluctuating. Definitely after an engulfing candle like that, you think you're probably gonna rally to make a high. Look, now we would do this, right? Fibonacci in the short term, very, very short term, from the highest point to now our lowest point, 19,500 to 16,192. You've hit a 38% retrace. You're already at the golden zone. So you think that 17,730, reasonable to believe we could test it as resistance because it's right around there with that 50% retrace. If you ever broke that, I mean, all bets could be off. You could be up to 18,260. It's the local high from November 18th. That it's confluent with the 61.8% retrace, 18,260, 18,230, 240. Okay. That is where you could go before reversing majorly to the downside again. I'm just talking about right here. This is just your golden zone. Okay? Common retraces. That's all I could do for you. Yeah, DXY opening tomorrow. What? Oh, we're gonna break the streak though. Unfortunately, if you don't know, we had the longest active streak on this channel. 7 live streams in a row with 1,000 likes. 7 in a row. I knew it was gonna break. I knew, like, without price action at its levels, like the FOMO. No, there is no way enough people will show up to this stream unless I did like a 7-hour stream to like it, to get the 8th in a row. This certainly will be the day that 1,000 likes, the streak is broken. And it's just, yeah, it comes with the territory. It's Thanksgiving and there's no more hype on Bitcoin. It's dead now. So killed all the Moon Boys. Killed. They're dead. They just lost so much because they didn't even know what they were doing. They're like, I'm just gonna buy really high with no edge, and it's like, yep, the rug gets pulled at levels deep like this. It can't happen. Bearish triple RSI bearish divergence on the 4-hour with a tweezer top on the daily combined. That's pretty decent variables right there. Yeah, all that turkey's everyone asleep. Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's not enough people to get us to 1,000. Not even close, dude. Thanks, Dow Jones, man. Asset's terrible for volume. It doesn't even have 1 million. It doesn't even have 500,000 volume. So this is an asset you want to be really careful about. Low liquidity, so your orders are not probably going to get filled. I don't like this price action. A low or high, a lower high. You have consecutive lower highs, and you're hitting about the same level of support. This looks almost like it's about to roll over. That's just in my opinion. You're not. Oh, the 4-hour looks so ready to dump again. Positive Momo's building. Doesn't look good to me. Not really. Yeah, there's support right here. Okay, well, the support was for real. Then you would have bounced here and kept going. You didn't. You made a lower high, consecutive lower high. It's almost like descending triangle behavior in a way. But really, it's 3 falling peaks, 4 falling peaks, whatever. All right, it's just like one peak here. Okay, 2 peaks, the same peak, right? Another peak, and then another peak. That to me looks bearish. Bearish. This is classic distribution. And here's how you really know it could be strong as a dumpage. Look at the high before it. Right? What did we do? What did this asset do? It ran up, attempted a rally, a major rally after a huge impulse, and pretty much confirmed not enough buyers. not enough buyers to get us to all-time highs or higher than whatever this previous high was from July. That is a clear indication. And then when you show this type of price action on the second peak, the attempted rally that's lower than previous high, to me that's screaming reversal to the downside. Okay, that's it. That's me. And so I'm thinking, yep, definitely thinking we got targets around 288, 322. Okay, so you're looking like, talking about measure move stuff, 3 falling peaks. TA Tetris, dude, right? It takes you right down to that next congestion area, right? So the target's going to be between 288 and 322 if or when it dumps, which looks very soon. That's just IMO on next NEXCF. Doesn't look good to me, man. Okay? So easy way to size up this for a short at this level. Entry now. Not saying you should do that. The thing is, like, this is how, like, the textbook sizes it up. I mean, you don't have that equitable 3-to-1. You're 2.68. You're very close. So if you're thinking you don't even care, like, it could go up and test that third peak that's lower at 588. So one could just be like, I don't even care, man. Like, if it rallies here, forget it. I'm done with it. Like, you know, that's almost the way you'd have to do it if you wanted it to be equitable of a trade. You could have it really, like, all about the 3-to-1. So it's like 4-to-1 here. So this gives you a pretty good amount of leeway on a short. 567 stop, entry 517, then take profit at 322 for a short. That's definitely a way to look at it. It looks prime for a dump. Maybe we'll go to the daily. It looks different, right? A lot of negative Momo. You're not oversold, not even close, dude. If anything, you're almost bearish territory. Lots of downside potential here. It looks terrible to me. It looks so ready to dump. That's it on NEXCF. Okay. But good luck. It could very well rally and whatever, dude. Congratulations on all your success on Next Tech. FAR looks good for a dump. Okay. That's it. That's how to size up a asset at this level.
Live free or die.
That's right, dude. What is that? Whose state slogan is that? Vermont, I think. Vermont. Back me up on that, Fried Cash. Thank you, dude. But I agree with it. New Hampshire, my bad, dude. Sorry. New Hampshire. Hype in the chat for New Hampshire.
Hype in the chat!
We love you, New Hampshire! It's a good time to add Bitcoin now. Everything will dump more. I think we'll get a little bit more of a buyer inception before we dump lower. Without an edge, you got to think that the sell-off just begun. There's going to be oscillation, price action, and then we dump lower. Yeah, slightly lower low maybe. No, I don't think the selling's done yet. Not yet. No, I pray that for everyone's long-term holds, whatever. I pray that we V-shape recovery. I look like an idiot. Oh, this guy's looking for an edge on Bitcoin. Never came. I can't wait for it to ever happen that way. But right, I gotta be rational here, and I just don't think right now that Bitcoin, if we do reverse here to the upside, it's gonna be a common retrace where we run up to max 18.2, and then we reverse to the downside again and eventually test 16.2, 16.8 or 16.6, and then we double bottom, or we make a lower low and eventually see 15,782 again as support. Again, at that level, then we're looking for that dragon stuff, that XABC. We don't have that. We're looking for the divergence in the MACD and the RSI on the 4 hour at least, right? You don't have it. Nope, nothing. So without an edge, I can't tell you. I don't think that a recovery is immediate. Okay? I would love it to be, though. It would be great for me and everyone else, but it's just not in TA terms. Sorry, in Rudy Poo Fantasy World, it would be amazing. Okay, so it's been a good stream. Been live an hour and a half. Streak's gonna get broken. Thanks for the almost 600 likes. We could get that in seconds. It doesn't really matter. Thanks for the 930 people tuned in. If you're doing live stream, like button the middle of sub, whatever. I've had a decent amount of alcohol today. One chug, which was pathetic. It was such a jug. It was so easy, and I knew like I'd survive it. I don't think, I mean, the crowdsourcing of the chat, I don't think it has a chance to really wreck me without Logan or Vet Moonboy. So, it's all good. So, I am very grateful for this community. Grateful for my family, for my country that has unalienable rights. Grateful for just the opportunity of 2020 to be able to help people the whole year, throughout all the turmoil, every single day. Tried to really not take many, if any, days off, you know. Took a few off, a handful. And that's it, man. So looking forward to many more days ahead. Bitcoin's not done selling off yet, obviously. So buying now is certainly, in a way, what you would consider catching a falling knife. So there's an edge, you're catching a falling knife, dude, okay? You just had a parabolic run that lasted a really long time. You broke out. You had bearish divergence. You have no bullish divergence yet. But if you're patient, in time we will. And I will be live to tell you about it. So do you have the patience to wait that out? A lot of people don't. But a lot do. And that's why every single time we accumulate members of the community. Edge, yeah, the edge is falling knife, I guess, right? It says, it's not happening, dude. You're coming in the fourth quarter. It might be overtime now, right? I mean, get wrecked, dude. Thank you for the 10. It's just, see what I'm saying? It was like, that's it, dude. Without Logan, without Vet Moonboy, this community can't get me so messed up that like I waved the white flag. I think the community's maybe done this one time without Logan or Vet Moonboy, so it's okay. Oh dang, dude! Thanks for the new freaking Discord members, dude. Here's your Discord. Extremely speculative, trying to ask about Bitcoin hitting all-time highs by this year. Doesn't look like it right now. I mean, you'd have to have somewhat of a V-shaped recovery probably. I mean, I don't know. You run up, you get the 618, you sell off again, you double bottom, then you go again. And then you get there by year's end. That's without an edge, man. I'm not a fortune teller. I've never been that. And even when there's an edge on the market, I don't ever pretend like I know where it's going. And neither should you. Just tested that high from November 13th. I would chug offline. I certainly won't, dude. But, friggin' concept, man. What is it, man? What weather bug? Was it freeze warning? Air quality alert. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, join the Patreon the first if you're thinking about it. Nah, dude.
Double or nothing?
You can quintuple or nothing if you want, dude, but you're not going to land on Chug. You're not going to get me wrecked. You're certainly not going to do it alone. Even if it landed on Chug there, Chug would still be standing and there'd be no problem. I'd still be arrogant. Okay, I would not be humbled. So, thanks, Toasty, man. Gave it a shot. a good song though. I love Daydream by Vintage and Morelli. It's a great one. Victory laps and fantastical target raises on Bitcoin. We're talking about that. There's not going to be a gap because futures were open today. So if you want to look at it real quick. We didn't even look at futures. Sorry. Dang, man. We'll look at it. 19,605 high, 16,520 rallied. There's even a gap right here, 17,062. Almost implied we'll see that before we rally again. We don't. As I do. You're right, Bitcoin. I mean, imagine 17,157 sustaining for very long. Bullish engulfing. Give me a break. Yeah, there wasn't even an edge on the 60-minute. You understand that. If there's not even an edge on the 60-minute, then we're going to sell off again, see 16.5, 16.2, and then maybe by then we'll show a 60-minute bullish divergence or something. Oh, it's terrible, dude. Like, it's definitely bad. And you're selling... dude, yeah. Definitely seems like with no edge on any time scale, the selling could continue easily without a freaking doubt. But we'll see. Long's getting liquidated right now. Pfft, pathetic. Bulls aren't here, chat. They're not here yet. Well, there's no reason to be here yet if you're a bull. The people that are trading, right, just like me, why would they buy right now? What's the point? What's the reason? Just because it sold off, that's not a good enough argument for a trader. So wait for an edge if you're a trader. No reason to believe it's going to reverse violently the upside here. If it does, my God, it's going to be great for my whole position. But where's the logic and reasoning behind it? You know, it's just pure gambling and speculation without an edge. Okay. What do I mean by edge? Join the Patreon. Or watch the stream. Because you learn what an edge is if you watch the stream more than once. So I'm here 7 days a week, man. Whether it pumps, dumps, or does nothing. Every single candle you see here, I'm almost here every single day of them. And I teach you what an edge is. Ask anyone that watches this stream that has been watching for a while. Alright. Thanks for the 620 likes. We've broken the streak, unfortunately. You can't get me wrecked. Bitcoin's getting wrecked. About to fall below 17,000 again. No problem, none. No edge on the 60-minute, 4-hour, daily, weekly. So I'll just be back. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, respect the T. A. Bruh. Oh, it's good.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Adios, turd nuggets.